Well, let's talk about more history. You know, they teach about Black Plague. The Black Plague, the Black Plague, the Black Plague. Oh, it's this disease or this virus and this and that. Well, what is the Black Plague? Well, it's sort of like lung cancer, man. Lung cancel you out. You see? Now, what's the cure for lung cancer? Well, I tell you the truth, you just gotta quit smoking. You don't want to quit smoking, that's fine. You live longer if you do. You can help out with Mars mission projects and stuff. But I'm gonna tell you about the police and the sheriff's department. Gotta help our officers out, because a lot of those police and officers, they don't know what the Black Plague is. So they get racist and do dumb stuff. So let's end the racism, okay? I'll tell you what Black Plague is. You see, when you smoke, you'll get tar in your lungs and the hair follicles in your throat and your nose. Some of them burn up, they say. Not really, they just get coated with tar and kinds of mucous membranes and stuff. Body trying to clean that stuff out. So I'll tell you, the part they leave out, they tell you quit smoking. So you quit smoking and immediately you're coughing up all this stuff, trying to clear your throat, clear your nose, clear your lungs, the body recovering. And they say, oh, I cannot recover. After a certain point, I'll tell you, do you wear your mask? Why? Of course, when you quit smoking, the part they forgot and left out, because, history, they forgot their history, so they're doomed to repeat it, Black Plague and stuff. We say, well, they're breathing in, and your body and your mind realize you start to get more oxygen. So, just like the mind wants more wisdom and more information, well, it takes oxygen to the brain to do that. And when they'll start waking up, they go, oh my, I can't believe it. And they're breathing. Breathe deep, fresh air, breathe deep. In these dry and humid climates, and you go, what are you breathing in? Well, pollen, dirt, and dust, and grit. But where your lungs were coated, throat was coated, nose is coated with tar and mucous membranes, you cough all of that up, and you're left vulnerable while your lungs and stuff are trying to heal. So they tell you, wear a mask for a little bit while your lungs and stuff heal. That way you don't get dried out with sand lungs. Sandbag in your lungs. You see? Sandbag in your lungs. So just like secrets, you can thank the Middle Easterners, because they love America too. So the Middle Easterners tell you, when you go to the desert and you smoke the cigarettes, then you'll run out of cigarettes because you can't smoke because you don't have any, and you don't have your mask on, like gas mask and chemical warfare and stuff. Well, some of it with nothing to do with chemical warfare. Some of it had to do, you went to the desert, you're smoking cigarettes, you run out, supply chain, and you didn't wear the mask to keep the dust out of your vulnerable lungs from smoking cigarettes. So some of it was, your fault, their fault, everybody's fault. Everybody messed up, you see? So you want to quit smoking, make sure you wear a mask while your lungs heal, where you don't get all that dirt and stuff into your lungs as the mucous membranes start cleaning out of your air pathways to clean your lungs. Then they're left bare, for it to heal up and to start filtering stuff properly. So during that process, you let the sand and the dirt get in there. It's like putting glass, like fiberglass into your lungs and just slicing you up everywhere, man. So that's why you should wear a dust mask, around stuff like that. But the natural thing is, you quit smoking, you don't wear a dust mask, you get sick, you need a flu shot, you need this, you need that, because you're breathing in all this stuff while your lungs are still healing. So you're healing up with all these, contaminations, that it doesn't matter if you're immune to it or not. Well, some people are, but it doesn't matter if you're immune to it or not. when it's stripped bare like that, cleaning out your system, the body's natural process, then you breathe all that junk in, and then well, your body hasn't had to repel that the entire time you've been smoking. So all of a sudden, shock to the system. You see? So we tell you, if you're gonna quit smoking, wear a mask for a little bit while your lungs recover. Now you understand. It wasn't all chemical warfare out there in the desert. It was everybody screwed up. They didn't know as much about health and history. Now you know. You see? Better together. You know? The sharing of ideas, culture, and tourism. You know? Tourism for education. You see?